Hello, my friends. Welcome to Tuesday's collective reading for all of us to see what energies we'll be dealing with today or what the Creator would like us to know about today. I always like to start off just thanking the Creator for being here with us. And we're so grateful for your unconditional love that you have for us all, each and every one of us. We welcome you and we thank you. And we also welcome and thank all our angels and spirit guides, all our loved ones who are on the other side, and our ancestors, and any other magical, wonderful beings of light, of unconditional love. We welcome you and thank you for helping bring messages to us today. So what's going to be going on for us today, Tuesday? It's our focus on the Sacral Chakra, the orange chakra. It's all about our relation to the other, just one-on-one. Mondays are the root chakra. That's us, in our interaction with the world and our tribe. But Tuesday, with the Sacral Chakra, we focus on what can we work on today or understand and become more aware of one-on-one type of relationships. So we'll see what the Creator would like us to know. And I'm going to do the Reawakening the Soul cards here. I love this deck as well. Let's see what. Okay. There we go. Don't even have to ask. Yep. It's the water, the west, and the past. And there's a beautiful wave. And what's I pulled a card for me this morning before I did this, and this is the exact card that came up too. So evidently that was the message for all of us. So we will take, it's a wonderful, wonderful message too. So let's get in here and we'll read that here. If my fingers will work. There it is, there's water. So it says, water opens your energy channels and allows mystery to flow into your life. And there's a little quote here for, I'm probably going to murder this. It looks like it's Rabindranath Tagore, like Tagore. And his quote says, you can't cross the sea merely by standing and staring at the water. So true, so true. And the message for the card says, O wondrous spirit of the West, I turn to the land of the setting sun, to the ceasing of the day, to celebrate all my accomplishments and take stock of my life. As I view the past, I call in personal introspection. What did I learn from the previous phases of my life? What would I do differently next time? I open to receive the element of water for purification, healing, and mystery as I witness the unconscious aspect of my psyche. I am now ready to face my emotional pain, wounds, and any grief I have accumulated. It's time to get in touch with that part of myself that is lifeless, worn out, and no longer useful to me. I honor the direction of the West as the place to let old patterns die and make way for a new life. I look into the past for reference to heal affliction, misery, and resentment. I embrace the emotions that flood into my being and allow them to flow freely and transform. I am aware that these situations are the gateway to reawakening my soul. I am a mature light being, and I choose to die to my childish ways and realize who I am. I am ready to heal in order to discover a larger dimension of my essential self and my place in this great mystery. I understand that past suffering ushers me into higher vibrations of being that are more interesting, fresh, and optimal than what I am leaving behind. Bless me with knowledge, courage, and wisdom to reap the harvest of a fruitful and conscious life. And I love these cards because they give some introspection questions too. There's 3 of them for this card. The first one is, am I willing to let go of all pain and suffering from my past? The second one is, can I celebrate my accomplishments without any judgment? And number 3, Am I willing to become a responsible, mature being in order to take others by the hand and lead them towards wisdom? And the affirmation for the card is, I flow effortlessly and harmoniously like water. I love that for our Tuesday, especially with dealing with others. It's usually our one-on-one relationships where we get to experience what we interpret as pain and suffering and, disappointment and betrayal. A lot of all those juicy emotions that we get to deal with on our journey here, that we came here to experience. We asked for it, we got it. Toyota, like the commercial, this is what we wanted. So it's a wonderful thing about forgiveness and letting old things go, realizing that they were not like personal, we took them personally, but each person that did an act that we made the choice for it to be painful because it's what we were taught. When we believe something in our mind, we have no other option but to feel that way if that's what we've been taught and that's what our belief is, until we question our thoughts about what a situation is supposed to mean. When we've been taught all our lives that when this happens, your heart is to be broken. Then when that happens and we believe it, then we experience brokenness. But when we get down to question and release all that pain and suffering, it allows us to really look at how we believe about ourselves and others and situations, and we can transform that. It can be like, I was cheated on in relationships, I was treated poorly in relationships, that was my perception of it all. But they ended up, when I look back from a place of peace and forgiveness and love, I realized that each of my relationships was a teacher for me. They were constantly showing me, how I felt about myself until I saw it. And when I realized that, I no longer made the choice to get into those classrooms with those types of teachers anymore, because I learned that awareness around myself. So just a message of look at how we interact with others today on Tuesday. Question our pain and our suffering, let it go. We can take the wisdom from those experiences and take that with us, but we don't have to take the pain and suffering with us. We don't have to forget. You burn your hand on a stove, you don't have to carry the pain forever, but we can carry the wisdom of, when I touch that, it does hurt, and I don't want to experience that pain anymore. But you don't have to carry the pain with us anymore. So I wish you just a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. And as you go through this day, just know in every single moment you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And I love you too. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care.